From the time I was diagnosed with ALS, I was introduced to the Greater Philadelphia chapter of the ALS Association, which supports the Lehigh Valley Health Network's ALS clinic under the direction of the medical director, Dr. Donna, a neurologist specializing in diagnosing and treatment of ALS. I will never forget my first clinic visit and feeling a bit overwhelming. One by one, I was introduced to a number of people: a nurse, physical therapy, occupational therapy, dietitian, respiratory, you name it. I remember coming home and saying, why do I need to see all these people? That was 10 years ago. ALS knows no boundaries. Every PALS takes on their own path. Some may start with their legs or their hands and arms. Some have a raspy voice, or swallowing or breathing issues. Some may have a family history of ALS. Symptoms may also be very different, and pain, twitching, falls, fatigue, and so many other issues. The direction that each PAL takes is truly their own path and needs. So why are the clinics vital for all PALS? Imagine a PALS with multiple needs. Besides seeing their neurologist, who oversees all of the patient needs, they may need the help of physical therapy for exercises to keep their body moving, an occupational therapist that may help in dressing and bathing techniques, a dietitian to help with eating and swallowing, respiratory therapists for breathing and sleeping issues, and many other specialists. Being able to see all the specialists in one visit is truly a one-stop shopping. Without the clinic support, where in one visit you may see anywhere from 2 to 12 different specialists in a single visit, the family would have to deal with making multiple visits to receive the care they need. Not only would that stressful for the PALS, but the caregivers would also suffer. The Greater Philadelphia chapter of the ALS Association also provides monthly resource and support groups at Lehigh Valley Health Network. They assist with patients with special needs, such as a wheelchair through a loaner program, which I myself have been a recipient of equipment. The association is dedicated to the care and support of all PALS and their families, as well as supporting research that one day will lead to better treatments and one day, hopefully, a cure. I remember the day that Dr. Mackin, after months of testing, gave me and my husband, Paul, the news that I had ALS. I was trying to console Paul, and Dr. Mackin asked me how I felt. I told him I wasn't going home to die. Yes, it took a while to accept things and know that changes would come. Eventually, I was introduced to the Lehigh Valley Walk to Defeat ALS. A year after my diagnosis, we formed a team and registered our team, Donna's Dugout, and our slogan, Pitch to the Katcher, Strike Out ALS. What a day we had. We had about 75 family and friends who came out to support my team and raised over $10,000 for the ALS Association. It was an absolutely wonderful and invigorating day that I had, and a bit overwhelming, but feeling very proud. The walk has since grown since my first walk 9 years ago. Yes, unfortunately, that means more people are being diagnosed. The donations from the ALS walk continue to support the ALS Association, Greater Philadelphia chapter, and their mission to support PALS and their families and compassionate care to all. It's hard to believe that's 10 years ago that I was diagnosed with ALS. I stand today before you today being able to walk, talk, and eat. Yes, I have my issues to deal with in my battle with ALS, but I will continue to be an advocate and raise awareness for all PALS that cannot due to their progression of the disease. Last year, a PAL started the Ice Bucket Challenge. Not only did it raise awareness of ALS, but it also made an impact of much needed research. In 9 years, my Donna's Dugout team has raised over $130,000. I'm ready to celebrate 10th anniversary, but with heartfelt sadness that I lost so many pals due to this horrible disease. I personally invite you and hope you will have an opportunity to join us on October 17th at Coca-Cola Park for an invigorating day at the Walk to Defeat ALS. I thank you all for joining us today and listening to our stories about ALS and why we are asking for help in supporting the ALS Association and our clinics and all the pals and families. Thank you.
Thank you.